Most structural roof decks are straight. This one is straight, but it also curves to a 400mm radius. This is the Tata D35 from RMD Profiles, a 35mm deep trapezoidal structural roof deck. The standard sheet you'll find on most UK industrial and retail roofs. Familiar geometry, verified numbers, and one trick the spec sheet doesn't always shout about. The depth 35mm, the cover width 900mm, the pitch 150, made from S280 grade galvanised steel, with the option of an internal polyester liner finish in white. And other colours are available. 3 steel gauges, 0.7, 0.9 and 1.2. The weights are between 7.08, 9.11 and 12.16 kilograms per square metre respectively. The maximum sheet lengths they come in is 12 metres, but that's a big sheet. Above that, you're extended into end laps or a phone call to our technical team. The packs come in 50 per pack. That's up to 1.5 tonnes. Spans taken straight from the data sheet, which we can enhance through software. So if the data sheets don't tell you what you want to see, then reach out and we'll do a site-specific calculation for you. The data sheets will cover Eurocodes 3 and 9. In a single span 0.7 gauge scenario, you're getting around 1.879 metres in span max. 0.9 just over 2.1, 1.2 just over 2.4 metres. In double span scenario, at the 0.9 gauge, it's around 2.8 millimetres, and the 1.2 reaches around 3.2 metres in span. On a multi-span or double span scenario. The cantilever capacity at 0.9, for example, is 530 millimetres. Lighter gauge equals shorter spans. For specific span scenarios, just get in touch and we'll do site-specific calcs as said earlier. All values are based on bearing, minimum bearing onto purlins 65 millimetres. The D35 is the structural canvas, of course. Above it sits the rigid insulation, a vapour control layer where required, and the weather layer, single ply, built up felt or standing seam metal. The deck spans the purlins, the insulation handles the thermal job, the membrane keeps the water out. Each layer has a job, don't muddle them up. This matters. The D35 is solid steel, so it can act as the vapour control layer itself, provided all laps are sealed. Sealing washers are used at fixings, and 4mm inside joint strip sealant runs throughout. Or you can lay a separate vapour control membrane on the top flange. Either approach is valid. Pick one and detail it properly. And remember, insulation above the VCM must have at least twice the thermal resistance of insulation below it. That prevents interstitial condensation. Architects forget this. Don't be that architect, whatever you do. Now let's talk about fire performance. The D35 achieves Class 1 surface spread of flame to BS 476 Part 7 and a Class 0 surface rating at deck level. Full roof fire rating depends on the whole assembly build-up, not the deck on its own. We sell the fire fillers that sit in the troughs of the deck to protect 1 to 2 hours, depending on the density of the filler. Ask our team if you need any more help and specification information about this. Regarding acoustic action, well, the D35 is solid only. There is no perforated version of this profile. Solid steel does not absorb sound. If acoustic absorption is on your spec or criteria, you're looking at perforated. D46 is the next depth above D35 or above that. All come in perforated sheet. Or the HLT liner tray range, not the D35. Fixings are typically Hilti X EMP19s or EMP21s, fired with a DX76 PTR tool, set out at sheet ends, intermediates and side laps. Now the curving bit, The D35 is one of the only two Tata trapezoidal decks that can be factory crimped and curved down to a 400mm radius, maximum 5 metre crimped, with 200mm straight lead in and lead out. That makes it the deck of choice for sweeping canopy roofs, curved retail entrances, and a barrel vault industrial bays where you don't want welded ribs or fabricated arches. The D35 is what you reach for when the project is a standard industrial or commercial shed, and it's what you reach for when the project isn't standard at all. So it ticks a lot of boxes. It's also very cost effective, from £8 a square metre, depending on gauge and volume required, plus the delivery costs, of course. RMD Profiles supplies, designs and installs a D35 across the UK and will give you technical support, layout drawings, if you require assistance in fitting it yourselves, or we can supply you with our fully trained fixing teams who do safety netting and decking in-house. So please get in touch and let us know how we can help you.